Have you ever noticed how your dog always chooses the same spot to sleep in your home? Maybe it's a sunny corner by the window, a spot near your feet on the couch, or a quiet area tucked into the hallway. Sometimes it seems random, but for your dog, it's anything but. Every sleeping spot your dog chooses is a combination of instinct, comfort, security, and emotional preference. Understanding why your dog prefers certain areas reveals a lot about how they see the world, feel safe, and navigate daily life. Dogs are descendants of pack animals, and their sleeping habits are deeply rooted in thousands of years of evolution. In the wild, dogs and wolves didn't sleep just anywhere. They chose spots that offered safety, warmth, and the ability to monitor their surroundings. Sleeping too far from the pack or in an exposed area could be dangerous. Over time, these instincts have carried over into domestic dogs. Even though your home is safe and free from predators, your dog still seeks areas that feel secure and strategically positioned. That favorite corner by the couch, for instance, might provide a clear view of who's entering the room while giving them a sense of shelter. Your dog's selection is rarely accidental, it's instinctual. Comfort plays a huge role as well. Dogs, like humans, seek spots that allow them to rest deeply and recover their energy. Some dogs prefer soft, cushioned surfaces, while others like cooler, harder floors that help regulate body temperature. A dog might curl up on a plush bed near the fireplace in winter, but sprawl on the tile floor in summer. These choices reflect their body's natural instincts for warmth, cooling, and muscle relaxation. Dogs are highly attuned to their own physical needs, and their sleeping spots are a reflection of that awareness. It's a combination of physical comfort and instinctual choice. Security is another major factor. Dogs often pick spots where they can feel safe, yet still observe activity. This is why many dogs sleep near the entrance of a room or along a hallway. From these vantage points, they can monitor movement, hear approaching footsteps, and feel prepared for anything. Even dogs that seem completely relaxed at home are still wired to stay alert. Sleeping near a doorway or window isn't just about watching, it's about maintaining a sense of control and readiness. Your dog's sleeping spot is, in many ways, a personal command center, where they can rest while still staying aware of the environment. Emotional connection to humans also affects where a dog chooses to sleep. Dogs are deeply social animals, and many prefer spots near their favorite humans. Sleeping at your feet, by your side, or even on the edge of your bed is a sign of attachment and trust. These spots provide comfort and emotional security, signaling that the dog feels safe and bonded. It's not about possessiveness, it's about closeness. A dog lying near you is literally choosing proximity to the person who makes them feel secure, calm, and part of the family. Emotional preference often outweighs physical comfort alone, which is why a soft bed across the room may be ignored if it doesn't allow for connection with you. Temperature regulation also influences sleeping choices. Dogs are remarkably sensitive to heat and cold. Certain spots in the house may offer warmth from sunlight streaming through a window, the cozy heat of a radiator, or the body warmth of a human companion. Conversely, during hot weather, dogs may seek out tiled floors, shaded corners, or breezy areas to cool off. This instinct is tied to survival. In the wild, staying at the right temperature was crucial to energy conservation, digestion, and overall health. Today, even domestic dogs rely on instinct and comfort cues to make these choices. Puppies often display especially strong preferences for sleeping spots because this is part of their learning process. Young dogs are exploring not only their environment, but also the social dynamics of their household. By choosing a particular spot, they learn routines, boundaries, and safety cues. Puppies may start near a human, move to a quiet corner, or curl up with a sibling or another pet. Over time, these experiences shape adult preferences. Adult dogs often stick to what works, refining their sleeping habits based on comfort, security, and familiarity. Habit and instinct combine to make certain spots feel just right. Dogs also pay attention to sensory cues in their environment. Certain areas may smell familiar or comforting, like the scent of the human family, another dog, or their own scent left behind. These olfactory signals provide reassurance, especially when the dog is resting and vulnerable. Dogs have incredibly sensitive noses, and their sleeping choices can be influenced by scent patterns, even more than we realize. A favorite blanket, a human's clothing, or a particular corner with lingering smells can turn an ordinary spot into a safe haven. The social dynamics of a household influence sleeping habits as well. In multi-dog homes, hierarchy can play a role. Dominant dogs may select spots with better vantage points or closer proximity to resources, while subordinate dogs may choose quieter, less prominent areas. This mirrors the pack dynamics of ancestral dogs. Even in a human household, dogs unconsciously navigate social order through sleeping preferences. Observing these choices can reveal subtle aspects of your dog's personality, confidence, and social comfort within the family. Changes in the household can affect sleeping habits too. Dogs are highly sensitive to disruptions in routine or environment. Moving furniture, adding a new person or pet, or even shifting the household's energy can lead dogs to reassess their preferred spots. Some dogs may temporarily seek more secluded corners during stress, while others may cling even more closely to their favorite human. This adaptability is a testament to their emotional intelligence. Your dog isn't being picky, they're responding to subtle environmental and emotional cues that signal safety or uncertainty. Health factors can also dictate sleeping spot preference. Dogs experiencing joint pain, arthritis, or other physical discomfort may select areas with softer support, warmer surfaces, or spots that reduce strain on aching muscles. Observing changes in preferred spots can provide early warning signs of health issues. For example, a dog that normally sleeps in a high-traffic area near humans may retreat to a quiet corner if they're feeling unwell. Paying attention to these changes can give you insight into both comfort and health. Daily routines influence sleeping choices as well. Dogs are creatures of habit, and routines offer predictability and reassurance. A dog may prefer a spot that allows them to observe feeding times, household movement, or family members' routines. These preferences reflect an understanding of environmental patterns. By sleeping in a strategic location, dogs combine comfort, vigilance, and social awareness, showing how instinct and observation guide their choices. Individual personality and temperament are significant factors too. Confident, outgoing dogs may choose more exposed spots where they can observe everything, while shy or anxious dogs may seek hidden corners or enclosed areas for security. Some dogs are more territorial, staking out preferred locations with strong attachment to that space. Others are more flexible, shifting between comfort, safety, and proximity to people. Understanding your dog's personality helps explain their sleeping patterns, revealing their emotional and instinctual preferences. Dogs also experience a sense of control and ownership over their sleeping spaces. A chosen spot becomes familiar territory, a place where the dog knows what to expect and feels in charge. This sense of ownership is deeply satisfying, reducing stress and increasing feelings of security. Just as humans like to have personal spaces, dogs benefit from predictable, controlled resting areas that provide comfort, autonomy, and reassurance. The placement of sleeping spots often reflects a dog's desire to balance connection with independence. While some dogs want to be close to humans, they also need privacy and space for uninterrupted rest. A spot at the edge of the room, partially hidden by furniture, allows them to rest while still monitoring activity. This balance between closeness and personal space is crucial for their well-being. Dogs intuitively manage these preferences, adjusting their positions based on social context, energy levels, and emotional comfort. Dogs may also use their sleeping spots as emotional regulators. A dog experiencing stress, anxiety, or excitement may seek a spot that feels grounding. A quiet corner, familiar bed, or a place near a calm human can help them feel safe and reduce nervous energy. Sleeping is more than just rest, it's a way for dogs to reset emotionally and physically, managing both internal and external stimuli. Puppies often learn these behaviors by observation and imitation. By watching adult dogs, littermates, or even human family members, puppies begin to understand what constitutes a safe and comfortable resting spot. Over time, they refine these instincts, making choices that reflect both experience and inherited behavior. Adult dogs maintain this instinct, demonstrating that sleeping spot preference is both learned and innate. Sometimes dogs exhibit ritualistic behavior related to sleeping spots. They may circle before lying down, scratch the surface, or paw gently at the bedding. These actions are echoes of ancestral nesting instincts, where dogs prepared their sleeping areas to be comfortable, clean, and safe. Even if your dog has a soft bed, these behaviors persist, reflecting deep evolutionary roots and an attention to personal comfort. Environmental stimulation also affects preference. Dogs may select spots that allow them to watch activity outside a window, monitor doorways, or stay close to sounds of interest. A spot that allows visual or auditory engagement keeps the dog connected to their surroundings while still allowing rest. This behavior shows a blend of curiosity, vigilance, and instinctual need for information. Dogs are not passive sleepers. They actively integrate awareness with relaxation. Weather and seasonal changes influence sleeping locations as well. In colder months, dogs may gravitate toward warmer, sunlit areas or cozy blankets. In summer, they may seek cooler surfaces or shaded corners. Even slight changes in temperature, sunlight patterns, or airflow can subtly shift where a dog chooses to sleep. Their sensitivity to environmental comfort is remarkable, and sleeping spots become a reflection of seasonal adaptation. Some dogs develop strong sentimental attachment to specific objects in their sleeping area. A favorite blanket, toy, or even a pillow can turn an ordinary spot into a haven of familiarity. These items carry scents, textures, and emotional reassurance that make the spot uniquely comforting. Removing or altering these items can cause stress or restlessness, emphasizing the importance of consistency in maintaining emotional comfort. Dogs' sleeping preferences also reveal social hierarchy and emotional security in multi-pet households. The most confident dog may select a prime spot, while others may adapt to secondary areas. This hierarchy is not always about dominance, it's often about comfort, security, and social understanding. Observing how dogs negotiate sleeping spots offers insight into relationships, personalities, and emotional dynamics. In essence, the choice of sleeping spot is a multifaceted decision that reflects instinct, comfort, security, emotional connection, personality, and environmental awareness. Every curl, stretch, or paw gesture is part of a complex process of self-regulation, environmental assessment, and social interaction. Dogs are not just choosing random locations, they are selecting areas that satisfy multiple physical, emotional, and psychological needs simultaneously. Next time you see your dog curling up in a particular corner near a window or by your side, pause and observe. Their choice is a reflection of their instincts, comfort needs, emotional security, and social awareness. Understanding these choices allows you to appreciate not only the depth of their intelligence, but also the subtle ways they communicate trust, contentment, and connection. Each sleeping spot tells a story about who your dog is, what they need, and how they experience your shared home. If this helped you understand your dog's sleeping habits, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more canine insights. Share in the comments. Where does your dog prefer to sleep, and why do you think that spot is special to them? Every resting choice reveals instinct, emotion, and a story waiting to be understood.